Welcome, friends. Happy birthday to Inayat Khan, who is my Sufi hero and maybe yours as well. His picture is on the front of the prayer booklets and also right behind me and also all over the place. Rahima commented this morning that she was so pleased that everywhere she looked in the house she could see Murshid. That was so nice. It is also the birthday of Sirat-i Inayat, that is our Sufi order that was founded 4 years ago. How cool is that? And this was the official birth date that we were incorporated. We, of course, chose Murshid's birthday on purpose to file our official paperwork. So we're going to start with the invocation of Pir-o-Murshid Inayat Khan. It is in English, and he did give it in English, so it's not a translation. This is where it started and how we go. And we are going to sing it because Murshid, first and foremost, was a musician and then a spiritual teacher. I'll probably tell you a bunch of little things about him along the way. But the words for our first song are in the chat window and on the front of the prayer booklets. And you're welcome to just join in whenever you're ready. Towards the one, the perfection of love, harmony and beauty, the only being united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the Master, the Spirit of guidance. Towards the one, the perfection of love, harmony and beauty, the only being united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the Master, the Spirit of guidance. Towards the one, the perfection of love, harmony and beauty, the only being united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the Master, the Spirit of guidance. Towards the one, the perfection of love, harmony and beauty, the only being united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the Master, the Spirit spirit of guidance. One more time. Towards the one, the perfection of love, harmony and beauty, the only being united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the Master, the Spirit of guidance. We often do a universal worship service for Murshid's Urs and Murshid's birthday, but today I didn't want to do the whole service, but I didn't want to leave it out either. So we just started with the invocation as we do, and I'm just going to light one candle that represents all of them. So, to the glory of the omnipresent God, we kindle the light, symbolically representing all those, whether known or unknown to the world, which have held aloft the light of truth amidst the darkness of human ignorance. I think that covers it, don't you? Does that cover it? So in the universal worship service that Pir-o-Murshid offered, that light represents Sufism and the path of wisdom, but it's with the understanding that all of the religions that have ever existed are paths of wisdom that are conveying the same light in different forms. So, thank you, Murshid. Wonder what else we were going to do tonight. We're going to sing more and more. So we're going to sing part of a line from one of Murshid's prayers, and also the zikr phrase, La ilaha illallahu, along with, pour upon us thy love and thy light, give sustenance to our bodies, hearts, and souls. Oh, and the zikr phrase, La ilaha illallahu, or just illallahu, is generally translated as there is no God except for God. And in Sufi terminology, we tend to get more expansive about it and say there is nothing at all except for God, that there is no separation, only the unified reality that you can call God if you want to. That works. Pour upon us thy love and thy light. Give sustenance to our bodies, hearts, and souls. Pour upon us thy love and thy light. Give sustenance to our bodies, hearts, and souls. La ilaha illallahu. La ilaha illallahu. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. There's a story from Pir-o-Murshid at Inayat Khan when he was a child, and he was raised in India in a Muslim household. And he said that he figured he was about 7 or 8 years old when he realized that he wasn't feeling the effects of the prayers that he was doing, that were the traditional Islamic prayers. And so he went to his family, to his father, and said, I'm not going to pray anymore because I'm not feeling it, and I don't understand what the point is. And the father gave him some wise response that gave him permission to discover what it was and what it was supposed to feel like and what it meant for him. And he said that he felt like that permission was an initiation of sorts, and that then he felt motivated and inspired to go forth and discover what the prayers are supposed to feel like, or what they're supposed to do, or what does it mean to have a relationship with God, as it were. And I feel like there's so much of what we do in our spiritual lives and our religious lives that are just like that. We go, well, here's the prescription, here's the instruction, and what do we do with it if we're not feeling it? And what's the invitation that we need to go and make it a living thing, to awaken that vibration and that felt sense of it and that inner knowing. And it's not about trying to arbitrate or force any particular belief or experience. It's awakening the sincere desire to go find out. So maybe I should have said that before we sang that last one. There's the invitation. And now that we're in word land, I would like to go around, and any of you who are willing and who have your reading glasses, I would like to invite you to read the 10 Sufi thoughts, one at a time, aloud. So, Safi, if you're willing, would you please read for us the very first of the 10 Sufi thoughts that is on the inside cover, the very front of your booklet.
There is one God, the eternal, the only being. None else exists save God.
There is one Master, the guiding spirit of all souls, who consistently leads all followers towards the light.
There is one holy book, the sacred manuscript of nature, which truly enlightens all readers.
For there is one religion, the unswerving progress in the right direction towards the ideal, which fulfills the life's purpose of every soul.
5. There is one law, the law of reciprocity, which can be observed by a selfless conscience together with a sense of awakened justice.
6. There is one human brotherhood, the brotherhood and sisterhood, which unites the children of earth indiscriminately in the parenthood of God.
There is one moral principle, the love, which springs forth from self-denial and blooms in deeds of beneficence.
There is one object of praise, the beauty which uplifts the heart of its worshipper through all aspects from the seen to the unseen.
There is one truth, the true knowledge of our being within and without, which is the essence of all wisdom.
There is one path, the annihilation of the false ego in the real, which raises the mortal to immortality, and in which resides all perfection.
Zoom friends, were you able to hear those okay? How wonderful. Are you feeling a little envious, though, because I didn't put them in the chat window for you?
Did Hazrat Inayat Khan write all those?
Yes, he did. All right, now they're in the chat window, so all of you online can look at them, because you're going to want at least the beginning of each one. Now, this is not the first version of the Sufi thoughts as Murshid gave them. He went through several revisions, and the first version that I saw published was, we actually have, I didn't bring it for you, but it's actually like a photocopy of like a newspaper publication. That's what it looks like. I don't think it was actually in a newspaper, but it looks like a flyer kind of bulletin that would have been posted in some public place, like on the window of a library or some place where he would be holding a lecture or something. So, and in that first version that I saw, there were only 7 thoughts. And he was very explicit in saying that these are really ideas and concepts and very high ideals and values that are woven through the Sufi path that kind of describe the Sufi path. But they are not rules, they're not contracts, they're not expectations or obligations. And when someone actually asked him about that, which is transcribed in one of his message volumes, at least, well, aren't these the rules? And he said, no, they are thoughts. That's why we call them Sufi thoughts. So they're things to think about, to actually put into our minds and contemplate them and work with them and grapple with them and see what they mean for us, if they can mean anything for us. And for our purposes, they function as signposts along the way, that we're wandering along. This is my sense of it, that we're wandering along and we go, anytime we run into some stumbling moment and go, what is this about? And what is it that's important? And what am I doing? And what do I need? That these can serve as cairns along the way. You know, the little piles of rocks in the wilderness on the path that mark
Folks, I hope we get to do that again, even though
somebody
we're
is
not
unmuted. I think that is not on purpose. Rahima, I think that you have your phone somewhere that it got bumped and jostled. You might want to move it. So we include these under Pir-o-Murshid Inayat Khan's instructions as part of initiations, that he did give this as an instruction when he gave great detailed descriptions about how initiations should be done. And reading the 10 Sufi thoughts is part of it. That is, the person who is choosing to step into the Sufi path should understand some of the ideas and values that are woven in here. So for this evening, we're going to sing them, but not in their entirety. Our friend Salim put together a sweet little melody that includes just the first line of each of the thoughts. So if you have the thoughts in front of you, you have the essence of the song, and you would just need to go through the first little bit. So we'll sing, there is one God, there is one master, there is one holy book, there is one religion, there is one law, there is one brotherhood. We'll alternate every other time. Sometimes we'll sing brotherhood, sometimes we'll sing sisterhood, or you can just sing whichever one you want, anytime you want, but probably not both, because that would be awkward. And there is one moral principle, there is one object of praise, there is one truth, there is one path towards the one united with all. Okay. Did you know we were singing tonight?
Nope.
You know it now. There is one God. There is one Master. There is one holy book. There is one religion. There is one law. There is one brotherhood. There is one moral principle. There is one object of praise. There is one truth. There is one path towards the one united with all. There is one God. There is one Master. There is one holy book. There is one religion. There is one law. There is one brotherhood. Sisterhood, you're right. There is one moral principle. There is one object of praise. There is one truth. There is one path towards the one united with all. There is one God. There is one Master. There is one holy book. There is one religion. There is one law. Sisterhood, because I missed it last time. There is one sisterhood. There is one moral principle. There is one object of praise. There is one truth. There is one path towards the one united with all. There is one God. There is one Master. There is one holy book. There is one religion. There is one law. Brotherhood. There is one brotherhood. There is one moral principle. There is one object of praise. There is one truth. There is one path towards the one united with all. There is one God. There is one Master. There is one holy book. There is one religion. There is one law. Sisterhood. There is one sisterhood. There is one moral principle. There is one object of praise. There one sisterhood, there is one moral principle, there is one object of praise, there is one truth, there is one path towards the one united with all. There is one God, there is one Master, there is one holy book, there is one religion, there is one law, brotherhood, there is one brotherhood, there is one moral principle, there is one object of praise, there is one truth, there is one path towards the one united with all. One more time. There is one God, there is one Master, there is one holy book, there is one religion, there is one law, sisterhood, there is one sisterhood, there is one moral principle, there is one object of praise, there is one truth, there is one path towards the one united with all, towards the one united with all, towards the one united with all. And while we're orienting to the Sufi path, I would also like to invite you to read the 3 objects of the Sufi path. With, I think, Becky, would you be willing to read the first one? It's on the center, on the back page, the inside of the back page. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Number 1. To realize and spread the knowledge of unity, the religion of love and wisdom, so that the bias of faiths and beliefs may of itself fall away, the human heart may overflow with love, and all hatred caused by distinctions and differences may be rooted out.
To discover the light and power latent in man, the secret of all religion, the power of mysticism, and the essence of philosophy, without interfering with customs or belief.
To help to bring the world's 2 opposite poles, east and west, closer together by the interchange of thought and ideals, that the universal brotherhood may form of itself, and man may see with man beyond the narrow national and racial boundaries.
Sounds easy enough, don't you think? Just those 3 little things. So he called those the objects of the Sufi movement. That is, the purpose, the reason for there to be a Sufi movement. And it is it is clear from Murshid's work in his life, from the teachings he gave, the spoken word and the written message, that he had a vision and a mission. I don't know if I can call it that, because that word has been tangled up in too many other things, but he had a really powerful sense of purpose, and this is his effort to describe what that purpose is. And he just managed to weave so much into these 3 little statements that is really trying to heal humanity and trying to awaken humanity to more understanding, to tolerance, to cultivating the heart of love and the knowledge of wisdom that is available to all human beings without distinction. And without trying to change anyone, without trying to erase or ignore the distinct beauties of cultures, of nationalities, of ethnicities, of spiritual and religious preferences, and all of the comforts and desires that flow through human beings. They're all honored and welcome, and then he's trying to find ways of preserving and acknowledging that, and also inviting more understanding and connection. And every bit of that is done through self-mastery, through developing greater self-awareness. So we're going to sing the Universal, the prayer for the Universal, which I think is in the center of your prayer booklets. Is it there? The Universal?
I don't see it.
Is it in the middle?
Yeah. Oh. In the middle. Oh, this one. Okay.
Universal.
Got it.
I think that we're going to sing a very slightly different version. We'll say, "O thou who art." And the rest of it is the same as what's in your booklet. And, oh, that's in your chat window as well. So this is a melody that was shaped by our friend Aliela, who is holding the universal worship ray of Sirat-i Inayat. And this was Murshid's vision about what we are trying to create in our Sufi awareness. And he called it the Universal, which is not an incorrect spelling. It's a new word. I think that Murshid created that word. I'm not entirely certain about that, but the Universal he described as a temple, a holy space where all human beings can come together to worship side by side in the spirit of brotherhood. And it was the essence of the universal worship service that he designed as a ceremony, a ritual that honors all the faith traditions, lighting at least 6 different candles for at least 6 different religions, and having the scriptures, the holy books of each of those religions, that excerpts are read from each of the scriptures, And so we can really be together and not need to know anything other than your God is perfect for you, and your God is perfect for you, and your prayer is perfect for you, and your scripture is perfect for you. And my God and my prayer and my scripture are perfect for me. Let's be friends. So, how healing is it to be willing to be side by side with other human beings and to pray in the language, in the form, and to offer our respect and our love to the forms of the beloved that are held precious by each other. So that's the universal. It is the ideal temple, the church of all. O thou who art the maker, molder, and builder of the universe. We'll sing that much again. O thou who art the maker, molder, and builder of the universe, build with thine own hands the universal, our temple, for thy divine message of love, harmony, and beauty. O thou who art the maker, molder, and builder of the universe, O thou who art the maker, molder, and builder of the universe, build with thine own hands the universal, our temple, for thy divine message of love, harmony, and beauty. O thou who art the maker, molder, and builder of the universe, O thou who art the maker, molder, and builder of the universe, build with thine own hands the universal, our temple, for thy divine message of love, harmony, and beauty. One more time. O thou who art the maker, molder, and builder of the universe, O thou who art the maker, molder, and builder of the universe, During our noon prayer Zoom today, I told everyone that there was an instruction that Murshid gave to one of his murids, maybe to more than one, but I've seen it documented to one particular person, where he said, if you ever need me, just say my name 7 times and I'll be with you. And so I'm going to say his name 7 times right now. Just the name Inayat, that was his first name, which means blessing and a gift and inherent goodness and rightness and wholeness and all kinds of lovely ideas woven into this word. So if you like, you're welcome to say it with me 7 times. Inayat, 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 Inayat. And in case you missed the first one because you were still trying to figure out what we were doing, we'll do it one more to grow on. Inayat. You know, there's an understanding in Sufism and in a lot of other faith traditions as well, but in Sufism it is very explicit that the blessing of the teachers continues on long after the body, and the effect of the teachers, of the souls that carry on beyond the body, it differs depending on the magnetism of the soul. And that's the word that Murshid used for it, magnetism, that every being has its own unique magnetism. And some beings have a really strong magnetism, a really powerful presence that continues on for generations. And so far, I still feel Inayat present, not as a ghost, not as like an apparition or something, but as a living vibration of wisdom and generosity and goodness, of a support and a sustenance and a guiding light. I feel that, and it's 100 years since his death, so 100 and a half, no, 99 and a half years right now since he died, and it's still going. So who knows how long that could continue on and on and on. But one of the most powerful and defining characteristics of the Sufi traditions is that there's a connection, that the blessing of the souls continue on through all of the teacher-to-student relationships through hundreds of years in the silsila, that is the chain of transmission from teacher to student, all the way back to the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings upon him. So as we attune to Murshid and know that Murshid is attuning to his teacher and his teacher is attuning to his teacher, it's an unbroken river of blessings that continue on for all of us if you wish to tap into it. Okay. Time for Murshid's melodic zikr. You ready? So the words are the same, but there are 2 different melody lines. And we're singing La ilaha illallah. And zikr is really the central practice in Sufism, and it's the only thing that makes any sense. I don't think I have it written in there. You can keep looking for it, but I don't think I have it written in there. But I could help you out. On the bottom, or something like it. So in Sufism and also in Islam, zikr or dhikrullah is the practice of remembrance, and that's what the word means, to remember. And without remembering, there isn't room for anything else. We can ask for all kinds of things, but if we're still in forgetfulness, then the things we ask for or try to cultivate won't do us any good. So, or we'll still be in a state of confusion, and so we won't be guided rightly. So with zikr, we try to let go of any of our associations and attachments and every sense of understanding that we think we've been accumulating in our lives, and we go, I don't know any of that. I don't know any of it. And the only thing that I can orient to is the all-pervading divine reality, that we can call it whatever we want. In this particular zikr phrase, we refer to it as Allah, as God. And we try to focus on nothing but that. Nothing but that. And when we get a glimpse of that, then we try to develop that and to grow that in our awareness, so that we're no longer grasping and clinging and chasing after things of this world that are limited in their scope, in their view, in their value. And once we have that, we develop the relationship with that divine beloved, and from there we can invite in divine qualities to help us guide our lives, to navigate things in the world. But then it'll be clear, then it'll be a clean connection, so the qualities we ask for will be rooted in truth. Okay. There is a movement that goes with this that you're welcome to sweep around if you like. Murshid gave movements with this, and the way that he described it is very like you start with your heart over here, and you put your heart over here and put your heart over here, but it ends up being a big circle. So we sweep, first paying attention to the left, and sweep an entire circle while we're singing La ilaha, coming up straight. And then il comes down, not into the heart, but into the solar plexus, il, that is saying, this is where the truth is going to be found. And then we rise with Allah, and then hu is breathed into the physical heart, so a little bit to the left. So the La ilaha is the negation that is sweeping everything clear, coming into the perfection and the truth of the divine within our own beings. Il, coming up, Allah, and then hu into the left heart. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha Here's the second melodic zikr. It's just the last part of the phrase. Four more. Here's the third. We're going to bring it up a little bit again. Allahu And the last one is just who. And you can either do who during the entire sweep around and into the heart, or you can breathe in and just do who when you're breathing down into the heart. Either way is fine. You might try both and see what you like best. Ho We'll have about 5 minutes in silence. Amen. I'm going to pause the recording for a few minutes so we can hear from you and you don't have to feel shy about it. Oh, if I can figure out how to do it. There it is. All right. Thank you for all of the beautiful memories, associations, little stories about our beloved teacher. I brought the Gayan, that is the collection. Most of the words and teachings that we have from Inayat are not things that he wrote with his hand. They're transcriptions of talks that he gave and answers that he spoke. And so the vast majority of the Sufi message volumes, the 14 books of the Sufi message volumes, are transcriptions of his talks. But the Gayan is a collection of things that he actually wrote. And so there's a bunch of short aphorisms, very brief wisdom gems, and also the prayers that are in the booklets that you all have this evening, and also some poems, prayerful poems. So I'd like to share a couple of these with you. I never have the right lenses. They're never the right ones. This is from a section in the Gayan called Ragas. Most of the titles of the sections have something to do with music. Thy light hath illuminated the dark chamber of my mind. Thy love is rooted in the depth of my heart. Thine ears are attached to my heart. Thine eyes are the sight of my soul. Thy power works behind my action. Thy peace is alone the repose in my life. Thy will works behind my every impulse. Thy voice speaketh my words. Thine own image is my countenance. My body covereth thy soul. My life is thy very breath, my beloved, and myself is thine own being. Thou pourest wine into my empty cup, wherever we meet, on hills and dales, on the top of the high mountains, in the thick forests, and in the barren deserts, on the shores of the roaring sea, and on the banks of the gentle river. And there arise in my heart the unearthly passion and the heavenly joy. One more. My soul is moved to dance by the charm of thy graceful movements, and my heart beateth the rhythm of thy gentle steps. The sweet impression of thy winning countenance, my worshipped one, covereth all visible things from my sight. My heart re-echoes the melody thou playest on thy flute, and it bringeth my soul in harmony with the whole universe. I dare not think of raising my eyes to look at thy glorious vision. I quietly sit by the lake of my heart, watching in it thy most lovely image reflected. Thank you, Murshid. We'll do 7 recitations of Rasul Makbul. That is, Rasul is the prophet, the messenger, and Makbul means that this quality, this being, is integrated in my own self. That is, I am embodying this quality, this atmosphere. So, if you like, the invitation is to say it aloud, Rasul Makbul, and with Rasul, the heart and the gaze is lifted, and Makbul, the gaze is turned into our own physical bodies. 7 times. Rasul Makbul. 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 I brought one more Murshid passage for you, and then we'll do a closing blessing song. So, Murshid told this story several times in the Sufi message volumes, and so it was clearly important to him. And it was about the last time he was with his Murshid, with his teacher, and his teacher gave him a blessing. So here's what Murshid had to say about that. I remember my Murshid giving me, in blessing me, this wish. May your faith be strengthened. Being a young man, I thought, is that all he is saying to me? Not, may you be inspired or illuminated or prosperous or something else. But when I think of it now, I know that in that blessing, there was all. When belief is strengthened, then there is everything. All that we lack in life is mostly because of our lack of belief. But again, it is not something that one can learn or teach, or that one can give to anybody. This comes from the grace of God. His Murshid's blessing to him, may your faith be strengthened. So I invite all of us to hear and receive that blessing for each of us through Pir-o-Murshid Inayat Khan, through his teacher Abu Hashim Madani, through all of the teachers and the illuminated souls in the Silsila, and for any of us who have living teachers here and now. This is the blessing that shines through the Silsila, the Baraka, the living power of blessing. May your faith be strengthened. 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 And we'll close with the benediction. May the blessings of God rest upon you. May God's peace abide with you. May God's presence illuminate your heart now and forevermore. May the blessings of God rest upon you. May God's peace abide with you. May God's presence illuminate your heart now and forevermore. May the blessings of God rest upon you. May God's peace abide with you. May God's presence illuminate your heart now and forevermore. May the blessings of God rest upon you. May God's peace abide with you. May God's presence illuminate your heart now and forever. I don't know if our Zoom friends could hear that at all because I forgot to put my original sound on. Could you hear it? Sort of. We'll do it one more time with the original sound on so you can hear it. May the blessings of God rest upon you. May God's peace abide with you. May God's presence illuminate your heart now and forevermore. Yeah, Murshid.